way is I was eating the noodles because they were like $1 for noodles. The noodles are cheap.
Okay. So I guess as long as we eat some noodles, that'll kind of be your carbs.
Yeah. And then we were on the meal plan. Remember that?
Oh yes, we had we had the meal plan. So we had food.
We had food.
We had food, definitely. But they did have salads.
I wasn't eating salad. I wasn't eating no salad.
And I mean, yeah, if you're in college, I think, and you live on campus, it should be a lot easier for you to kind of like pick and choose what foods, because I'm sure they have salads.
Yeah, I could have been eating that, but my focus, my journey was I need to gain weight.
Right.
You know, and you absolutely can eat healthy in college, you know, depending on what your goal is.
Right.
But my goal was just bulk up because these dudes are looking big and you just looking like
scrawny, right?
Scrawny.
And I mean, also as far as being cost effective, I think cooking your meals,
yeah, definitely, gotta do that.
is definitely going to be cost effective than you buying food, you know, on the road every day.
Yeah.
And you know, kind of just give yourself a budget. I mean, as Will stated, it's going to be a little boring because you're going to end up eating the same kind of food, and you're eating for health-wise and for living instead of eating for taste. So, I mean, you can go buy you a pack of chicken, you know, chicken breasts or any kind of chicken from the store. That might cost you $4 or $5, and that could probably last you the whole week. So there are definitely alternatives.
You know what I noticed another advantage of making your own food is? You don't get sick as much. Because other people are preparing your food.
Right, right.
So God knows what they have. They're coughing over your food. You know what I'm saying? You go to McDonald's or any, they're handling your food. Right. You know? And what I've noticed is making your own thing, your own foods, is that you tend to not get sick as much because no one's preparing it for you.
Definitely. I have not eaten like McDonald's or anything like that in such a long time. And a couple weeks ago, you know, you get that weak moment. It might be like late night or whatever.
Yeah, you get
and
a weak
I
moment.
stopped at like Checkers, and I mean instantaneously I got sick.
Yeah.
Instant.
Yeah.
And I mean sick where I was sweating and I thought I was about to die. And I was like, I cannot do this. Like when I eat out, like, yes, I'm going to nicer restaurants or eating, you know, Thai, because I eat a lot of Thai food. But what I noticed is that I was getting a lot of headaches, and then I had like a high blood pressure scare.
Yeah.
So I cut back on the Thai food because it has a lot of soy.
Yeah. Check the sodium levels. They go online, because when you go on to restaurants, they don't put that on the menu. Sodium is a big deal, especially with African Americans, at risk for greater risk for high blood pressure. So definitely go online. They put that information there. They don't put it on their menu.
Right.
So the daily intake for sodium is about 2,500 milligrams.
Oh, okay.
So, say you're eating a meal at Fridays, that's gonna be maybe 1,500. So God knows what you ate for breakfast, lunch, and then now you ate that. You know what I'm saying? So now you overloaded your sodium intake for the day, and that leads to high blood pressure.
Okay, so yeah, I was having extreme headaches, very lethargic. It was just not a good time. You feel like you're kind of going crazy a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
And I had to cut out everything, because also I read that liquor has a big thing to do with high blood pressure as well.
It does.
It has a lot to do with it as well. So I had to kind of like cut everything out and then reintroduce to find out exactly what's the issue.
Yeah.
And I noticed now that I cut down the drinking, you know, I can still drink, but now that I cut that down, I'm good. But I notice if I eat macaroni, and I love me some macaroni, instant headache.
You don't have to entirely cut everything out. Like, you can have you can get your lit fit exercise on.
Listen.
You know, you can get that on, just in moderation. So you can have alcohol, you can have Fridays, you can have all that, but if you're doing this every day, every week, 3-4 times a day, that's the problem. And like you said, high blood pressure and drinking, that's how I got my high blood pressure, because I drank.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So now I do it in moderation.
Right. And how do you deal with it?
Well, how I deal with it as far as drinking is concerned, I just have a little drink here and there if this is socially.
Right.
Like when I tell you I drank, I used to drink.
Right.
So it was 12 o'clock somewhere for me. That's how much I used to drink. That's how I used to,
Yeah.
You went to Dubai, right? It was 12 o'clock somewhere in Dubai, even though I didn't go. And
And you know what? What the good thing about Dubai is I really didn't have alcohol while I was there.
Wow.
I think I only had liquor one time, and that's when I went to a saffron brunch for my birthday, and they had liquors there. But everywhere else doesn't serve liquor, so the restaurants don't serve liquor.
Well, damn, that's not like Vegas.
No, it's not like Vegas. But there are clubs and stuff that do sell liquor. There are like liquor stores, but the country is a no.
What kind of liquor they have there? They got a Ciroc?
Yeah, they got everything.
Wow.
You know, duty free. Duty free. But I didn't really drink. I didn't feel the need. I just had, I can have a good time and not drink.
Yeah.
I'm more of a social drinker. I mean, growing up in my house, we have a bar, and our bar is fully stocked, but we don't drink in our house.
Yeah, I had to turn
unless we have company. I
had to turn into a social drinker.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had a problem, but you never know you have a problem.
Right.
When you drink.
Yeah.
Even though people tell you.
Yeah.
So that's what happened to me. And then when I had the high blood pressure, that's when I was like, damn, I gotta get it together.
Right.
Because even though you're working out, and that's what I was doing, I figured I was fine, but you're not. So you just have to moderation.
Yeah. Drinking and alcoholism is a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
It's a big deal. It's people use that as well as other drugs to numb certain things, or they just like it and they over like it. Like some people just over like sex.
Yeah.
Lots of addictions out
There's
there.
a lot of addictions out there.
And
well, people use that to deal with certain things,
Yeah.
Whatever stress is going on in their life,
You can use working out.
But you can use working out to do that.
See how I bring that
You can.
Exactly.
You can.
Exactly.
But you see what problem I had. What do you do for? Okay, so you see what I had to do for myself, because I was working out.
Yes.
And I was still drinking.
And you was.
I tried.
And I was still drinking.
I tried to save somebody.
So what happened? You tried to save a
You try to save a life.
But I was on the other end of it.
Thanks.
I was on the other end of it. So something bad had to happen to me for me to change.
Right.
Unfortunately, there are people like that where something bad has to happen for them to
For it
realize.
to click.
For it to click over, and then that's when it clicked over for me.
But for those who are having stress and having issues, exercising is a good form of stress relief.
Yeah.
And mental, stability. Like, it puts you in a better mental state of mind, because when I exercise, I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel mentally ready for whatever's gonna kind of come at me for the day. And is that what it does for you now?
Yeah, that's what it does for me now. And it sounds weird, but I'm prepared. Like, I'm more focused in trying to figure out what my day is gonna be like, what I'm gonna eat for the day, and how I'm gonna end it off. Like, I'm not gonna cheat today, and you know what I'm saying? Like. So that kind of makes it, in a weird way, kind of fun for me. And you kind of, if you have, like I had an addiction, I kind of used different things to substitute for that.
Right. And now probably the gym is your addiction.
So now, the gym is my addiction.
So you make sure you do it, you have that routine.
Yeah, like drinking was an addiction, now the gym is an addiction, and like I drink these sparkling waters that kind of have that fizz, and that kind of takes away
the urge.
Yeah. So you gotta find your vice, you know?
Right.
Everybody's different. You just gotta find something that works out for you.
So we about to be on this 30-day fitness challenge.
You be on that challenge by yourself.
It's okay, because I mean, you know, and it's so crazy because I've been paying for the gym for forever.
A lot of people are like that.
A lot of people do
And
that.
I
Gyms
know.
want you to do that.
Yeah.
They want you to sign up and not
And
go.
not show up, right?
I know. Well, they hit me up. Like, the trainers will hit me up. Like,
Well,
yeah,
they have commission and they have money.
I ain't seen you in the gym, but I ain't signed up with them. They just be like, I ain't seen you. Where you at?
Come through.
Come through. Come work out. And I'm like, yeah, I'm coming.
It's all money. Everybody got $1 to make.
That, you know, and that's really it. But I see the seriousness of working out.
Yeah.
And I see the health effects, and I think that more women and more black women need to, you know, start doing a little something. You don't have to go overboard.
Even if you don't work out, try to eat healthy at least.
Exactly.
You know, don't eat fried chicken at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Just try not to do that. Chicken and waffles.
Oh goodness. But we're here, I must say, with Candace J and DJ Elise on the Brooklyn Station. The number to call in is 718-676-0820. We're here with Will, our hood fitness guru. We gave him a title.
I'm a guru now.
He's a guru now. Check out his Instagram, will_I.am185. Follow him. He'll probably put up some tips on how to get right.
Get tight.
Get right, get tight. And stay what, fit and lit?
Stay, get lit.
Trademark.
Oh my goodness. So.
Yes, Miss Candace J.
There's a lot of things going on in the world, so I've been, you know, I watch a lot of talk shows, a lot of yes, and I'm always on the internet and things of that nature. So, did you see what happened to LeBron?
Oh,
How
yes.
he got called out?
Yes.
On Instagram?
Instagram.
So basically, LeBron was playing the game. There's this model sitting in the front row with her boyfriend, and LeBron slides up in her DM. You know, LeBron is married. He has, I think, 2 or 3 kids, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, he hits her in the DM like, hey, what's up?
Okay.
What do you think about that? Does it mean something?
All right.
Or is it just, hey, what's up? I want to be your platonic friend? Because I don't think so.
What I think is that would it matter if he wasn't famous? Would it hold the same weight if he wasn't a famous guy? Like, how does the average person deal with it? Because when you go out on the street, you're a dude and you're walking on the street, you're gonna get women trying to flirt with you.
Right.
Just like when you go out on the street, don't you get men trying to holler at you?
All the time.
So how is that different? You know, trying to flirt with somebody. How is that different?
I think if you are in a relationship and you're supposedly committed, whether it be boyfriend, girlfriend, whether it be marriage, I don't think it's appropriate to slide in somebody's DM. I don't think so. Because it opens up doors to things that you possibly don't want to let in. And I think prevention is cure, but that's just my thinking. You know, well, what about you? I know people slide up in your DMs.
I think they slide in my DM. But you know what? I don't answer.
Exactly.
I don't answer. And I think when you do that, like a simple hi means a lot more than what it really does mean.
Exactly.
It does. You know? And I'm just saying, do I think that what LeBron did was right? No. But then that...
Because he's initiating it.
He's initiating
so,
it.
It'd be different if she had hit him up You know, and then even still, you know, because men, I feel like men have this thing where they want women to think that they're naive. Like, oh, I didn't know she wanted that from me. Yes, you did.
Yeah, but where he messed up was that he left receipts.
He left receipts, right?
You don't
leave no trail. He left receipts.
Yeah. Now you got proof.
Exactly.
It's not like we on the street and I try to, you know.
Holler, right.
But you mean I didn't do that?
Right. Right. How do you feel, DJ Lisa?
I mean, yeah, he shouldn't have slid in the DMs, but is it that big of a deal? Like, he didn't take it any further. He said, "Hey, what's up?" Now we know that's suspect,
right?
But what else was said after that?
But he didn't take it further because she never responded to him. She put it on Front Street because she got a man, and that's what someone does when they have somebody. They don't respond, or they respond and say,
"But did she really have to put it on blast, though?"
Exactly, I agree with you.
She didn't.
She didn't have to.
She didn't have to put it on blast. She could have left it at that. But you know what? I think sometimes you're here perpetrating the fraud. Like, you're so happy with your wife and your kids and your family, but yet still you feel like you just want to do what you want to do. And whether he's a ball player or a regular dude on the street, keep it real.
I want to know, is flirting unhealthy in a relationship though? I don't think so.
I mean, put it in your
selfish. I think that's so selfish.
I think everybody flirts to an extent. I think everybody does a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I think.
Yeah.
And I think it's okay to want to feel wanted by the opposite sex, because it keeps you going. It keeps you knowing that you're still attractive even though you have a partner. And it kind of puts you on your A game. But when is it too much? When at what point does it go too far? If you entertaining, you know the person likes you, because everybody in life is attracted to you at first. You don't just be like, oh, I like their personality, so they about to be my friend. No, it's damn, he look good, she look good, and then that's how that relationship tends to build, whether friendship or otherwise. That's how it tends to build. So when is where's the cutoff?
When it passes that flirting stage, huh? Like, when is the cutoff? Like, when do you actually, like, what's respectable?
What's respectable, conversation-wise? What's respectable?
Well,
what's respectable in your eyes? And then you can answer, and I'll tell y'all how I feel about it.
Well, you already got your answer, clearly.
Oh, I have my answer.
Legs crossed and everything. She's sitting up in the chair, getting close to the mic, like,
wow,
y'all hurry up, because I'm about to put it down right. Look at she ready. She's ready. Locked and loaded.
I am ready. You gotta be ready.
So what takes it overboard, huh?
Yes, what takes for you. So
all
in
right,
your relationship, if your partner, because we don't like to see things from the other person's perspective, because when we're doing things, we try to make it like we right.
Yeah.
You know, so see it in the eyes, both of you guys. See it in the eyes of your partner. If your partner knew that you were doing this, at what level would it be disrespectful?
All right. Well, I think when you get emotional, it's disrespectful. I think a simple "Hey, what's up?" I don't think, like, even going back to LeBron, I don't think that's necessarily wrong.
Right.
It's not. I mean, just because he said hi, but I mean, I know what goes down in my DM, and I know when you're trying to say hi.
What they want.
I know what that means, you know. But damn, it's just emotional. Just don't get emotional with the person you're trying to flirt with, because then that takes away from who I'm trying to be with, you know. And I think, to me, emotional cheating is worse than physical. For me,
I agree.
Everybody's different.
I mean, I think both are.
Like, don't be trying to confess nothing to nobody else.
Yes, I do think that takes the cake over physical. I think that both are wrong, but don't get emotionally involved.
Yeah, why you can't talk to me?
If you cheating, don't have a whole nother family on the side. You got
a whole situation.
You got a whole new situation on the flip side. So what's going on?
I think, oh, hey, how you doing? Smile, that's fine. Don't be touching though. Like when you start, because you know people flirt. They be like, hey girl, like sir, don't touch me. Like that's not flirting. Like you're harassing me now. Like that's not cool. Now I definitely think touching, like you guys said, that whole emotional aspect. Mm-hmm. Like this ain't confessions. Like I'm gonna need for you not to do that. Yeah. That's all I can really think of right now. I'm sure something else will come to me. But yeah.
So do you think it's healthy if your partner continues to speak to either an ex or someone that they've dealt with when now they're in a relationship with you? Do you feel like that's okay?
Absolutely not.
Oh, snap.
Absolutely not. Unless you guys been together for like 7-8 years and there's some things you gotta say off the chest, I'll give you a pass
to have that conversation.
Mm-hmm. I believe in passes, and that's about it. But if you hit, can you wish your ex happy birthday every year?
No. Why do you care when their birthday is?
Damn, I'm gonna be by myself on this one. Oh Lord.
You about to be like, go ahead.
Honestly, and I can speak for myself, like I'm good friends with a few of my exes, like really genuinely good friends, like whether I'm in a relationship or not, like that's the homie, and people would never know that there was history there just because I guess maybe we should have never been in a relationship. Maybe we confused.
Maybe you should have just been
you know what I'm saying? We should have been friends all along. But I have exes who are really good friends. So for me, my significant other being cool with their exes, yeah, of course you're gonna be like, yeah, she want the D. Like I know it. Like you ain't fooling nobody. But I can't say it's okay for me
and not be okay
with who I'm dating doing the same thing. So I'm okay with it as long as there are boundaries. And
me, I'm kind of like up in the air. I kind of believe like
don't hold back, Candace.
Well, she not. Don't worry.
He know a whole different Candace. So he know I'm moderate right now, right? This is moderate. I'm tamed. I'm the shrew that they tamed. I'm that wild beast. Yeah, I'm not really with it because I just know how dudes come at me, and I know that a lot of the dudes that I might have been with prior to being in a relationship, guys always still want to come back,
You know what, Candace, I agree. Because I secretly want to smash my ex.
See?
But all the exes though?
A few of them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, let's be for real here.
Right.
Like
me, I don't, but I know that mines do. So if I'm in a relationship, I just be like, okay, I'm in a relationship, and I try to I repel all of that. Cause
do you want to do it or will you follow through with it? No,
I wouldn't follow through.
Exactly.
I wouldn't follow.
But you low key, kind of.
No, because I always upgrade. I always upgrade in every department. So especially the ones that are important to me. So, but no, I never really feel like I want to go backwards because I always feel like there's a reason why I left that in the back. But as I said, people want to feel wanted. So there's, I think, a part of everyone where you're like, damn, they still want me. You know what I mean? You don't want that, but you're like, damn, you know what? They still miss this. You know what I mean? Or whatever. But I feel like, yes, I feel like what in a relationship was good for the goose is good for the gander. So whatever you doing, I'ma do, and we could be good. And as long as we're honest and open with each other, because as we were discussing earlier, your relationship is what you make it. It doesn't have to be tight and prudish and all of those things, as long as you're comfortable with, with whatever it is that
you don't have to be the norm relationship. Every relationship is different. Right. Whatever works for you, that's what it is.
Right.
People will judge. You know, people will be like, all right, your boyfriend let you do that. You mean you over there having a drink with that person? But if it works for you, because what works for you might not work for me.
Right. It's comfortability.
Yeah.
It's comfortability. So you were talking about boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
So, is going out acceptable? Like meeting up with the person to have a drink or
wait. With your ex?
Yeah. Yes.
Wait.
Because she agrees that it's okay to chit chat. So if it's okay to chit chat, I just want to know where the boundaries are, because you can't really censor.
Mm-hmm.
You can't censor the relationship. You can't censor the interaction. And my issue is the censorship, because I might allow you allowance, because I don't want it to be a secret.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to know. So I might allow the interaction, but the censoring is where I would have the worry.
Yeah.
So what would be like a boundary, like not going out, with the person?
I don't think I would like go out alone with an ex. Just not because I don't trust myself or even the other person, but I would never want my significant other to be like, give me the side of, like, hold on, what they doing.
Right.
Yeah, so that, I don't know about all that alone time. I don't think I would take it that far.
Yeah, I agree too. I don't think as exes you need alone time, especially when you see my sex face.
I'm weak. Oh my God, you said the sex phase.
We don't need no alone time.
But I'm telling you, because we've all, I feel, some people don't have good sex, but I feel like we all have probably experienced like that OD, bomb, love making, and if that was an ex, you gotta stay far away from that ex.
No, but I feel like if there's still a spark there between you and that ex, like you still feel sexually attracted to that person, y'all definitely shouldn't be friends.
Of course
not.
Not at all.
No,
it has to be strictly platonic.
But I think even if you borderline hate each other, there's still a little possibility.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's a possibility because you have history.
Yeah.
Right.
When you have history with somebody, because even if you slip up and you're like, damn, why the hell did I just do that? It's still a slip up, but it's a slip up because you know what? When you haven't seen someone for a long time, like years ago, right? Years ago, I had seen an ex or whatever, and we used to be married, and he was like, oh, let's have lunch, and when you're sitting there reminiscing and talking about things and kind of mulling over, because you're adults now and you kind of like past that stage, you have feelings. You're like, oh my gosh, maybe it was just wrong, the wrong timing. No. Okay? It was not the wrong timing. It was not meant to be. Okay?
I agree with you. I had a situation where an ex and I had to have a sit down. I mean, we were together for like 6, 7 years. And I got a pass.
Oh, you got a pass?
I got a pass to go have brunch. Because, you can't go past 12 in the afternoon. You can't go past that. Anything after that is a situation. So, I totally agree. And then we were talking. And honestly, like, little feelings came back, you know, like I was like, damn, like what if things were a little different, like where would we be at right now, you know? But I had to hold back, but that's why I said, you know, you still kind of low-key kind of want to smash your ex. Cause I kind of did, and then I was like, all right, you know, you can't do that.
So, you know, as men and women, like me personally, I feel like, okay, both men and women cheat. We know that, right? But I feel like when it comes to deciphering whether or not someone is trying to holler at you or if they want more, women are better at knowing intentions of people than men. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like men are a little more naive to the fact that women want them, unless the woman is like, you know, straight up about it.
Got it.
So with that being said, do you feel like men have it harder than women saying no to people that are pursuing them?
I agree. I think we do. I think men have it a little harder. We try to find excuses for things that we do, you know, or excuses for other people and what their actions in trying to pursue us is. You know, nah, baby, that was just, you know, a business deal, you know, like. But then she's trying to talk to me at the same time. Like, I would hope that it's a business deal, but on the, you know, like, we always have in the back of our minds, like, it's something, you know?
Right.
But then we'll handle it. You know, we'll take care of it in the way that, you know, that won't hurt you. Mm-hmm. So, but I definitely feel like we men have it a lot harder because we want to, you know, really be respectful, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't believe that. Y'all don't want to say no.
Exactly.
You think so?
Y'all don't have a heart. Y'all just don't want to say no. Y'all want all the attention, all of that stuff. You want that. Y'all don't want to say no.
Y'all don't. Mm-mm. Because it's an ego thing. Mm-hmm. It's an ego thing. It makes you feel good. You know, I mean, I've definitely had this discussion. You know, it makes you feel good. And I get it. Because I feel good when I walk down the street. And I swear to you, the other day, after I cut this hair, I mean, the first time I cut my hair short like this, you know, and it might be something within me. I might be more confident with myself. I might just exude a different type of glow or whatever. But the first time, a couple of 3-4 years ago, when I cut my hair, I didn't like it for a while. Like, I was sad. I was like crying, and then eventually it grew on me. But when I cut my hair on Sunday, I was like, ain't nobody got nothing on C. Ain't nobody got nothing.
Women have already had practice since they were kids of men trying to holler at them. Y'all already prepared for it. So when you got
to shut them down, we prepared to shut them down.
Y'all been shutting dudes down since y'all were like 12.
That's hilarious.
I mean, is it like that for guys? It's not the same. You go down the street as a female, it's a different story. It's every day. Everybody's hollering. Mm-hmm. Is it like that for a guy? No. So we're going to approach the situation a lot different. Y'all don't see it. What say you?
I hear where you coming from.
Y'all got practice though.
Yeah, we have practice shutting it down. But like I said, y'all don't want to shut it down because you're not used to it. You're like, me? Exactly. She said, I'm fine. It's me? Like, okay.
So that don't mean I'm going to give the number and, you know, we're going to hook up and all that.
And it doesn't mean you're not. Mm-hmm. And I think that's where the lines are kind of blurred, because it's like, you know, it's so crazy, but there's no guarantees in life. And we know this, and nothing lasts forever, you know. But you would just hope that people are respectful and are honest. And I understand the flirting, but my thing is, when is it too far? And I feel like men have a difficult time when the shoe is on the other side, you know, or the coin is on the other side. You know, because we all have these blinders where situations come and we think, It's nothing. It's nothing. When it's you. You know, and then when it's turned the other way, it's like,
right.
Oh, why she do that? Oh, if she cheat on me, I'm out.
Because you had practice.
I'm sorry.
That's why.
I can't. So
You already
I'm
should
held,
be able to deal with it. I can't deal with it.
No. So I'm held at a higher regard.
You're held
we
at a
we
higher
as women, we're
There is a
held-
double standard. I'm not gonna say it doesn't exist. There is a double standard. Unfortunately, you know, I'm already getting that look.
Yeah, you on
Yeah.
your own with this one.
I'm on my
I'm
own.
sorry.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can't.
You know, and I mean, granted, I do know some men they've been cheated on and they forgive. I do know some, but that's a strong man
To forgive a woman
to
that's
forgive
cheated.
a woman that's cheating. Where me, cheating is not acceptable